Come here.
All right, I'm live. And this is a little bit strange for me to do. Recently, Julie and I started using some new products from the Body Shop at home. And it's been a really long time since I've shaved my face with a razor. And the reason being is because whenever I use like a traditional razor, I always get razor bumps, I always break out, and I've never been able to find a solution that will prevent that from happening. So usually when I do shave, I'm just using a clipper set, electric buzzers, you know. Same thing I use to just buzz my head, I used it to shave my face. And actually, it's really been a long time since I've been clean shaven. The last time I was clean shaven, I think was, I was back in the day when I was working for Disney on Ice because they required me to be clean shaven. And so yeah, so today is going to be kind of a experiment. I've never used any of these products before. I have some maca root aloe. Sorry if that's blown out. Yeah, it's been a little blown out on. There you go. Maca root aloe calming icy shaving gel.
Did you share this to your personal or no?
Yeah.
You did? Okay, that's great.
And then this maca root and aloe softening shaving cream. I guess it's one or the other. I'm supposed to use one or the other.
You do one on each side of your face.
How about I'll do that? I'll do one on each side of the face, and we'll see which one gives me a cleaner cut.
I'm planning to steal those and do it with legs.
Julia said she's going to steal them and do it with her legs. So I've got two basins of water here. The first thing I should do is wash my face, which I didn't do. Didn't really do too much prep for this. Also, straight razor.
This makes me nervous, you guys.
Literally never used one in my life.
Never used one, and when I went to hair school, we had to learn how to use straight razors on a balloon. We put shaving cream on a balloon. If you pop the balloon, you failed. You did not pass.
I feel like that's an easy way to. You can cheat easily with that though.
Well, they were watching you to see what angle. It's all about the angle with the blade and everything.
So I'm a little nervous. I'm not gonna lie.
Be careful because this is live, and yeah.
I do have. It's true. We're live, so don't die. And this thing, let's see here. I got this Black Widow. Black Widow. It's basically a shave handle. So I'm supposed to open that up. I think
fancy.
Drop the thing in here.
You're all fancy over there, babe.
I don't even know if I'm doing this part right.
Well,
slide it in. Slide it in. Maybe you should have researched this beforehand.
I told him to do a little test run, but he said no, but he wanted to do it live.
I'll do it live. Okay. This thing is in there. Slide that bad boy. I'm curious, has anyone used a straight razor before? Got any tips for me so I don't cut my own throat?
Don't even say it.
Okay, this is definitely not seated properly. Let's see. So from the instructions say just slide the thing on. Let's see. Maybe there's instructions that came with the thing in here. Here we go. Let's see. Nope, no instructions. So I guess I'm on my own here. We'll figure it out.
Cut yourself.
Julia says, "Don't cut yourself."
Can I?
Do you know how to do it?
I mean, 20 years ago I learned.
20 years ago she learned. That's very reassuring.
Hey, I learned how to drive over 20 years ago, and I can still drive today. So, haircut. Hey, this guy.
Gonna get punched in the face here. Okay, I think we've got it. Hey, how about that? Boom! Look at that. Black Widow.
Did you research this? You're experiencing what my life is like when I try to hold something up to the camera and it's all blurry.
Okay, so that's there. That's prepped. Again, I don't really know what I'm doing, so bear with me. So I also have this post-shave water gel. Let me try on there. Sorry, this the autofocus on this camera doesn't want to function properly. So, okay. So first I got this basin of water. I'm just going to rinse my face off. And should I use this?
That's not for your face.
This is not for my face?
That's
well, I use it for my face. All right.
Okay, that's for your body. But hey, it's because you just use a bar of soap usually.
It's true.
He's like, okay, well, I've used it.
Whatevs. Okay. So shaving cream on the left side, shaving gel on the right side. And so Julia has been fighting me. She doesn't want me to go clean shaven. So I told her that I would agree to, at every stopping point, we can sort of negotiate and figure out if we should keep going.
How far we're gonna go.
How far we're gonna go. So where should we start, Julia?
Kathy, thanks.
Where are we gonna start? You tell me. Since you're the boss.
Lisa said this wasn't on her bucket list for today.
Oh, thanks, Kathy.
So this is your brush is for this right here.
So I'm just moistening.
So the Body Shop, you can. Oh, he wants Jude to come downstairs. He's talking to
Jude. Okay, all right.
Jude is resting.
So here we go.
Jude is resting.
This old Body Shop little doodad shave brush. My dad used to use these when I was a kid. And I always wanted to use it, so I would oftentimes put shaving cream on my face, and Dad would let me faux shave, pretend to shave. Okay, so let's start there. I really don't know how this is gonna go. And I've decided I'm just gonna do it. Julia, she can say whatever she wants.
Okay.
I'm gonna
tell you that.
I'm scared right now.
I'm scared too.
I'm kind of terrified. And I'm right-handed, so like doing the left side is easier than doing the right side because I'm
scared because your beard is so long that you're just going for it.
Well, should I?
You might want to.
Well, what? It'll go back.
Just do the top.
Okay, Julia says just do the top. So.
Because you might.
That was not the right angle.
Yeah, you can feel, right?
Did you ever see Sweeney Todd?
I sure did.
You know what I'm talking about then?
Yeah. Oh, it's all about the angle.
It's all about the angle.
Sabrina's so nervous. He did not trim it for Lisa.
No, I didn't trim it all.
Like, you're gonna go. You don't do it with a straight razor. Straight razors to get the nice close.
It's just real satisfying right now.
Yeah, I'm seeing some blood, babe. Be careful.
I see it already.
Okay.
I know exactly what stroke did it too, so I'm not worried about it.
Okay. Careful. You're making me nervous.
All right, that was easy enough. So that side, and then we'll do the bottom, the neck. Does that sound good to you? That makes you the most nervous, right? Okay, all right. Let's see. Get the neck.
Okay, you get that little bit of blood.
Oh, blood. Sorry. Julia is terrified of blood.
You need one of those little teeny tissues. Okay. If you're gonna sit right here, you cannot touch Daddy's things. Okay.
All right. Here's the danger zone. Up or down? Okay, him there is making me real nervous.
Okay,
That's not gonna work.
Okay. No.
All right, here we go. Scary.
Jan's like, I'm watching. Didn't expect to see this today. Okay, want to go play outside or should we go in and let's go get your water, squirt gun.
I also didn't research I should have researched techniques, straight razor techniques. I didn't. I'm winging it.
You spent so much time getting the setup. I always tell him. Sometimes he overthinks it. Just hit the go button and go.
You know what? So we talk about the color test, the color lenses test, and I don't know. Did we ever drop the link to have?
Oh, I need to.
So Julia should drop the link. We've always talked about doing it. dropping it to the group and just having everybody take it so we can see like where everybody falls on the spectrum. But it's basically there's 4 colors, and I'm generally green, which is like the logical, analytical, and because of that, I tend to overthink things a little bit too much. So like getting this stream started probably took a little longer than it could have, but can't rush a good thing, right? Or so they say, something like that. Up. Letha, I know. You know what? Trim it first. Maybe. I don't know. Got a little blood already, but hey, it's my first time, so don't judge. Okay, so I've been going down so far. I feel like I'm gonna go maybe. Let's see if I can get this stuff over here.
Okay, I'm bringing you a box of tissue. I'm gonna give you this little.
Already?
Yep.
there was a Simpsons episode that this always reminds me of.
Sabrina's covering her eyes. Who else do we have here? I know here. I'm going to jump on Facebook because I know people we're not seeing comments on the StreamYard. If
okay. Now I feel like I need to switch it and go up instead of down because.
Don't drink it. That's yucca. Okay. Oh yeah. Come here. Let's go. Okay. Look at Daddy. Look at Daddy has a sharp thing in his hand. Look at right here.
All right. Well, it seems to be working. Seems to be working. Okay. Not so scary after all, Jules. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna go for it. I'm gonna take the whole cheek off. You ready, Jules? You ready for it? Or are you upset about it?
You're gonna just take the whole cheek off?
Taking the whole cheek off.
You need to trim down.
Jules says I need to trim.
You're gonna get all caught up in. I feel like if you don't trim, that's gonna make you have. Man, look at that.
Look at that old clump. Can you get something that I can, I'll just do this. Just going in the basin, I don't even care. Have any of you used a straight razor on like on your legs or anything like that? Or have you, it makes me nervous to have somebody else shave me too.
No, come here. Here, let's go get a bowl of water. Come on.
Thank you.
Guys, look. Come here. Right here. Come here. Let's go get water out here. Come here. Let's watch.
So, what's going on with all of y'all this morning? What, son?
Let's go get a bowl of water. Come on.
All right.
That was creepy. Okay, the good old terrible twos, you guys. The terrifically terrible twos.
Terrific twos.
Man, I was putting him to bed last night, laying there, and he was being so sweet and Mama, tapping my cheek and giving me kisses. And I thought, how in the world can a little child, a little being, be so sweet and then so horrid at the same time? Because there's moments where you just want to pull your own hair out because of the screaming.
All right. So.
Yeah.
What?
Everybody's like, can't you turn it off first?
Okay. Well, there's that. So it feels like it's not that close of a shave.
Because you have to go.
So I need to go up.
Yes, but that is very tricky with your angle, so be careful. Right. Guys, Dad does. You want to smell it? Here.
Here we go.
Ooh,
Danger zone.
Look at that. Smell it. Put it right here on your forehead. A little bit on your forehead.
Oh man, it sounds like Velcro. I'm real nervous. Okay, I can't. Don't make me laugh.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna hold you. Well, God is doing this. Ladies, you are witnessing this first time. I meant to point out your one gray hair in your
my
mustache.
one silver.
And now it's blended in with. Your dad used to use a straight razor?
Never.
Just a brush.
He used to use a Gillette, like Quad Mach 3, whatever. I don't know, like how effective. It feels like there's like diminishing returns when you've got like so many blades on your razor.
Yeah.
Julie. So you know when someone's like about to fall over in a YouTube video or something, and you're like leaning to try to like get them to stand up straight or something. Julia's over here making the faces. She's like,
stretching out like
do it. Stretch your face.
I got water gun.
You want your water gun? Wow, we spilled water all over.
All right, that's much closer of a shave for sure.
Each one.
So we need to go get a bowl of water.
Each one.
You want to go outside that way?
All right. So I think what the plan might be is I'll do this cheek, and I'll just do the cheek. I'm gonna switch sides, do the other side with the gel instead of with the foam, and then I'll trim it all up and see what we see. So I think we'll stop at the cheeks, and that'll be our first stopping point, and then Julia can approve or disapprove. And I probably shouldn't be touching my face with my oily hands. How strange. I haven't seen this cheek in a long time. Okay, that's the foam. Next up, we're gonna do the gel, and it's maca root and aloe calming icy shaving gel from the. All right, next side. Let's get it a little wet here. Get the mustache all the way. So we had a good chat last night. I don't know how many of you were there. Ooh, this feels kind of nice. There were a couple questions on last night's stream that I missed. Ooh, that's like living up to its name, icy cold.
Is that the gel?
I feel like I should let it sit on there for a minute while it like does its work, you know.
Do the aftershave gel too.
I'll do the should I do the aftershave gel on the side that I already did? Let's see, where are you? Here it is. Okay. This is the gel, the like aftershave gel. I'm gonna put that on my right side, the bloody side of my face. So this is all kind of an experiment to see how terribly my skin is gonna break out after I'm done shaving. I can definitely, it's burning because I can feel where, like I said, I never used a straight razor before, so I can definitely feel some of the wounds that I've inflicted on myself already. All right, here we go. It's definitely tingling over here. And it hurts so good, I don't mind it. Clumps of hair falling all over the place. And sorry, it's awkward. I've got the camera's there, the mirror's over here. What up, Vasquez? You ever use a straight razor, brother? That's a bleeder. You can hear. Are you holding your breath? Yeah, see, I felt that one. That's definitely a bleeder for sure.
Oh, babe.
All right. If it were easy, everyone would do it, right? So there was a question last night on the stream and I wish I had it right in front of me so I could quote it directly. But someone was asking about, we're talking about Juneteenth and its significance. And, you know, we've been having our recent discussions about systemic racism and all that stuff. And what was the question? The question was, I think it was about affirmative action. And somebody was saying that they had, she said, I've been passed over for promotion in the past because we had a quota to meet. And I think, and I didn't see the comment until after I ended the stream, but I think what I wanted to respond to that was stuff like affirmative action is not about giving preferential treatment to one group over another. In fact, the opposite. It's really about leveling the playing field that's been uneven for so, you know, since blacks were able to enter the workforce proper, there's always been you know, discrimination in the workplace, and of course it's not everywhere, it's not everyone, but it depends on, you know, case by case basis. But there's also systemic issues, and the affirmative action stuff is really about leveling that playing field so that everyone actually does get a fair shot, instead of there was a study that was done, I guess it's been a few years now, where they took the resumes of basically identical resumes, and they just changed the name, the first name, and it was a black sounding name. They were, I don't want to hit you with like fake percentages or anything like that, but significantly lower instances of the black people with a black sounding name being hired over a person with a white sounding name, or like a neutral name, you know. So affirmative action is in place to try and quell those sort of offset those biases. Sorry, I'm trying to also concentrate on not turning myself into a like sliced ham. Okay, I need to re-up, I think, on this shave gel. Oh yeah, Letha, what have you learned about Juneteenth? Because I admitted on the stream last night, before just recently, I wasn't even really aware that Juneteenth was. I didn't really know what it was. And being an African American man, that's like me, of all people, I should know something about it, and I didn't. But I've been doing the research and, you know, checking it out, and it's a fascinating story surrounding it, you know. Okay, here we go. Switching from down to up. Scary part. Hi, handsome. How's it going, Mamacita?
Good. We're just, oh, he wants to play.
Yep, he
watched a video that was talked about sunscreen, and so every time he sees a tube or a bottle like this, he calls it sunscreen in the bathtub when we're using the body wash. Washing your hands. Sunscreen.
Wow, it's glowing.
You know what? I should have taken a before and after photo. I guess everyone knows what I look like with a beard.
I love Nicole Colette. It's like, are you all holding your breath like I am? Ooh, that smells real nice.
It really does. And the gel, I'm liking the gel.
Mine. They're mine.
Okay. I'm gonna remove the beard hair that's on your
Oh,
face.
thanks, Mama. All right. Bloody face. Look
Oh,
like Freddy
babe.
Krueger.
Babe. Yikes. I think you need to master that razor a little bit more.
We need to master the razor, that's for sure. Okay, this is the post-shaving gel. So I'm going to put this on my face and just kind of let it do its work for a little bit. Conditioning.
Did you get your neck on the other side as well?
I did.
Ooh, look at you.
Whoa.
And
Careful, baby.
can't tell how even that is. It's not really
Let
even.
me see.
I think I trimmed some on this side.
Well, you kind of
Yeah.
contoured it.
And this one is a little
Yeah.
bit less so.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you think? What do you think the ultimate goal should be, wife? How are you
I
feeling about
don't
it so far?
know.
How are you feeling about it so far?
I think you need to just trim down. You need to taper the length a little bit more.
What do y'all think? You tell me. I know Atlas won't shut up.
I know, except Brett. It's so cute. It's like
I love
all
it.
day.
I love his little voice.
Especially when we go in to lay down,
that's
when we're
nice.
resting for nap time or bedtime. That's our talking time. I mean, he talks all day, but he climbs in bed with his Mickey Mouse that you gave him. He has to have his mouse and his blankie. And there's not one blanket that he has to have. We have like 4 blankets that are the same type of fabric. So as long as he has one of those. But he lays there and then he just starts recounting his whole day to me. We talk about everything that he ate, what he did. We played outside. We went to the park. It's so cute. And it's just, he does it. I don't even have to ask him the questions. He just starts telling me.
Likes to recount the day. And how does that shave compare?
Whoa, you're,
Bleeding?
yeah.
Look, I wanted.
That's a nice clean shave. Ooh, nice and smooth.
Mm-hmm.
This side is smoother than this side.
So I think it's, well, I can do a little more over there.
No, you be careful because you've got, maybe it's this gel. Did you put the
I
gel
got
on
the
this
gel
side?
on both sides, yeah.
This side is a little more,
Let's see.
yeah.
I can get a little closer over
Wow.
Yeah, Patricia
Whoa.
agrees. You need to trim this little guy's. Anything, do you need this bowl?
here. No, you don't.
Okay, we're gonna switch this out and you can play with this over here, okay?
Sorry, this is not very exciting watching me sit here and shave.
I know.
Jan says take it all off. You need to try the chin and mustache. Okay, so just
Trim, I think. We'll take the mustache off.
I think she's saying
Trim.
do the chin and the mustache and just keep that.
Yes.
Do away with the little choppers.
Look at the handsome man who's been hiding under all that hair.
Julia absolutely will not allow me to chop off my mustache. She's not a fan of that. Why not? Because I've cut. I actually like the way that I look with the mustache gone and just the beard. She hates it.
No, he looks like
An Amish.
No,
A lad.
There's who knows the show called The Burbs with it's with Tom Hanks. It's called The Burbs, and the neighbors that were the naps go missing. Basically, like he the whole storyline is that he discovers and starts to believe that his neighbors are like murderers or killers.
Okay.
And it's like built up like over the top crazy to make you think like he's crazy, like that they're just normal people and he's going crazy. But in the end, they really are.
Oh, thanks for spoiler alert.
And because the neighbors that are the naps go missing, or nobody's heard from them, all of a sudden these new people just moved in.
What?
And they're buried in the backyard. Anyways, they're one of the nephew in that show, that lives next door. He has a beard and no mustache, and he wears like lederhosen and like he just because there's a scene where they say, "Where are you going, Pinocchio?" Because he's trying to run off.
Wow.
I think he might have had like a funny hat.
What?
So when the first time I
birds.
ever saw you without a mustache and a beard, I was like, mm-mm. That was immediately I thought, where are you going, Pinocchio?
Okay, so next step then.
Are you having fun over here making a giant water mess? At least it's just water.
Taking off the how much of this should I remove?
Whoa,
Oh, Mid-ear. Don't go up too high. That's
Mid-ear.
no.
All right, so I got to switch back to.
You're going for it?
Yeah, why not? If I don't like it,
That
I'm
going to tell you that it's going to be a trickier angle because it's not
Well,
flat
you know
like
what?
those other spots.
Guess
So
what?
just prepare yourself.
Guess what? It's my blood. So.
Wow.
This guy. This guy.
All right, here we go. Wish me luck.
What are you all up to this weekend for Father's Day?
Tomorrow's Father's Day, isn't it?
Yeah. Happy Father's Day.
I don't know.
Gotta show some, what do you like better, the gel or the cream?
I think I like the gel better so far. But it could be biased because I was using my right hand to do the gel side, so it felt smoother and
You
easier.
should do gel on this side.
Hey.
That's too high. Yes. Don't get your ear out.
Old backseat driver over here.
The bossy wife over here telling him what to do. Listen to that little voice, you guys. Woohoo! He has a soundtrack in his own head.
Don't we all?
Well, that's where he gets it. If you're telling me to.
You're saying that you don't?
No, I think I have a lot of chatter and like there's a constant list going in the back of my head of all the to-dos. Probably not good for my face to be on camera as I'm watching you. Like, oh, nope. If you're gonna splash, let's go outside and splash, okay? You wanna take it outside? Outside? Okay, let's go take it outside.
All right, back to the danger zone. I kind of enjoy this. So.
I feel like there's something therapeutic or like methodical about it.
Yeah, I would definitely call it therapeutic for sure. I think especially once I grow more accustomed to using the straight razor and the ritual of shaving. Like I said, it's been a really long time since shaving was a part of my routine.
Yeah.
That was a nice cut. Pretty sure I just sliced, got a zit or something.
Wow. What do you want to do?
All right.
You want to do this?
Oh yeah.
You just get yourself
Definitely
out.
we got a bleeder. We got a bleeder.
Oh, babe.
It's all right. Don't worry about it.
I'm gonna go get you some frankincense oil.
Julia's getting frankincense. So Julia, I don't know if y'all know this, but Julia is she probably, I don't know if she wants me to tell you this, but I'm going to tell you anyway. She has been a doTERRA rep for how many years now? Like 10 years?
Probably, maybe that long, I don't know. I just use the
But you what? She just uses it for the discount. She doesn't do much in the way of selling. But we do some doTERRA like giveaways and stuff. That's always nice. But frankincense is really expensive, but it's also like a coagulant. So if you have a cut or an injury or something where that's not what I want. You're bleeding, put a little drop of frankincense on there, and it will. There you are. It will coagulate the blood and stop the bleeding right away. That's pretty amazing.
When I worked in.
Be sure to hide that razor when done. Oh yeah. Oof. That's a terrible story. Jan said that she had her 2-year-old friend had a 2-year-old who watched Dad shave and then tried it himself and still has scars.
I can't even think about that.
Yeah, razors go bye-bye. He knows all about sharps. We don't touch sharps.
He also knows all about not touching Mama's lipstick. That doesn't stop him.
Ugh.
Finally got a lock for my closet because when my parents were here, they stay in the side of our house. We have like a little gate that is locked usually that he can't get through, so he can't get it down into my room. Sorry.
You're okay.
But when my parents were here, they needed to open the gate to go to the bathroom, to use their bathroom, and they always forgot to shut it, and so you turn around for 1 second and he's gone.
Well, we always know when it's real quiet
in the house.
in the house, you know he's up to something.
And he's usually there. So finally we got those things that go over your doorknobs so they can't open them.
Kenya was telling me about telling us about Jasmine when she knows when it's quiet. Jasmine's trying to sneak.
Yeah.
Sneaking across the house, getting into stuff.
Well, oh, careful. Be careful. Oh, hey, buddy.
Microphone.
That's not a good place.
Microphone. That's the headphones.
Those are your headphones, huh?
All right, how do I get
You're
out?
not going to be able to walk. You're plugged in, buddy. Would you like to try these? Look it. Wait, do you only have one set over here? Or?
No, there's this one. Those ones are really expensive.
So don't have it with these ones.
Here, big boy.
Look. Help you what?
What up, Dev?
TV.
Brother Dev. So we're just shaving with a straight razor.
Look at that.
You got some experience with a straight razor, I think, don't you? I have none. This is the extent of my experience with shaving a straight razor.
Just put a little dollop on
Thank
that.
Julia brought the frankincense.
It says an analgesic in it. It coagulates the blood. So it stops bleeding.
Who said? Sabrina said she started using doTERRA because of Christy.
Well, I was introduced to oils when I worked in the spa. It was a Beta products, which I love the scent and I love the product, but it's so pricey. So yeah, straight razor. So
I would love to. Dev, Julia forbids me from being clean shaven.
when have I ever forbidden you?
She's strongly opposed it. I feel like I might want to just take the beard off. Just go for the mustache. Just the dad stash. What do you think? I've never had just a mustache before.
You will look. It will remain.
I'll definitely look like a dad for sure.
That just reminds me of Carl.
Okay, I don't know. What do you think? Should I just go for it? What up, Sherry? I would use some clippers and scissors to take that down first. After they shake some more techniques to hold it. Well, I would normally too. I would also trim it down first, but Julia said, "Don't overthink it. Just hit play." And so I was like, I just gotta go. I just did it.
Well, I thought you were just shaving your cheeks, your upper cheeks.
Could you do me a favor and get me scissors? And I will trim it down. Take the advice of smarter people. Then I got to figure out what I can actually do with this little mustache. Flip it up. I think I accidentally trimmed some of this side off. Yeah. So now the right side is longer than the left side. We'll figure it out. Don't worry about it. We'll even it up. It ain't 1972. Oh, thank you. I've been cultivating it. I got to get some real. I have some good. What's it called? What do you put it on so it's like wax, like mustache wax or whatever. But the problem is right now it's getting hot and humid, and when it warms up, it seems to fail. So I've tried to curl my mustache and do fancy stuff like that, but it doesn't last all day because it starts to droop. A friend of mine in Portland, this guy hasn't shaved his beard. He finally shaved his beard, I think, 6 months ago. But prior to that, he'd been growing it out for 8 years, and this thing never trimmed it. This thing was like Santa Claus. But he
these are sharper than
won a bunch of competitions.
Razor.
Okay.
These are my hair cutting scissors. So be
aggressive.
Careful.
Oh, careful.
Okay, I'm telling you, be careful of your fingers that are going to be holding to cut.
This is like using a bowling ball, like a pink bowling ball. The finger holes are.
Your pinky goes on there.
Your pinky goes. Okay, this is a lesson for all of you.
This is how you hold hair cutting scissors. Your ring finger goes into the little hole, and your pinky rests there, and that's how you balance it. That's why there's a little groove here, because that's how your fingers go. That's what that little thing that's on the end of your hair cutting scissors is for your pinky.
For your pinky. Give me up.
And you don't ever cut like this. You cut palm to palm. Mm-hmm. Ay, no. No. You can hold the comb, okay?
Here we go.
You comb your hair? Are you taking it all the way out?
Sure.
Okay.
I've also never let someone else shave me or trim my facial hair. This is the first. Breaking new ground, Jules.
I trimmed your beard for you before.
I think you've tightened it up a
Yeah,
little bit.
because I told you it was looking a little scraggly.
Scraggle rock.
Needed to be cleaned up a little bit.
All right. Well, should I trim it all the way down and then go for it? You know what I'm saying? That's not so bad. We're doing it. I'm committed. I'm doing it. I don't even care.
Great. I need you guys to weigh in and cast some votes here.
Okay. And I'm going to, because I'm feeling a little more confident about the gel over the foam, I'm going to gel the whole beard.
No.
No, this one is sharp. This is sharp. What do you call them?
Sharp. What?
That's what you said you call them.
Sharps, yeah.
Sharp.
Don't touch a sharp.
Man, this is a crazy little guy.
Oh, we also got this so y'all, some of y'all know we're selling Body Shop at home stuff now. There's like a face exfoliating brush that I used the other day, and it felt real good. I'm gonna have to use it now that my face is gonna be pretty much clean shaven. All right, let's let that do its work for a moment. This basin, you'll be glad that the camera isn't really looking at the whole thing because it's nasty. It's got all this tissues in it. It's got hair, discarded hair in it, filthy water. No naked chin. Cash, it's too late. It's too late. It's been decided. Okay, I might save the flavor saver though. Oh, so let's get that up out of the way. Get out of there. No. I'm nervous about the chin. Oh man. Jules took the scissors. Should have trimmed it down a little bit more. Take the advice when it's given. So I don't know if you've ever seen when folks play guitar and they have like guitar face, you know, feel like I've got shaved face. So the strange faces, like the way you have to contort your face to get every square inch. So also while Julia's parents were here, I mentioned to Carl, Julia's dad, he's got a really nice, he's a good storyteller, first of all. And he also has a really nice reading voice, speaking voice. It's deep and fatherly. And I wanted to sit him down in here and do some readings of like Aesop's Fables or something. We never got around to it because we were under the hood of the van basically the whole time they were here. But I'd still like to do something like that. For those of you who have kids, who would be interested in having something, in us producing something that you could turn on for nap time or something like that, bedtime stories or something like that. I've been thinking about generating some content for kids recently. I don't know exactly what I want to do though. If anyone has any suggestions, because Atlas loves this fool Blippy and it's like tractors and stuff like that. And I feel like if this guy, this grown man in his mid-30s, can dress up like a fool and act like an idiot and make a lot of money, I figure I could probably do that too. I feel like I don't know if my blade's getting dull or if I'm just not being aggressive enough. Make sure you get it. Make sure you angle. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. All right, we're doing it. Here we go. Yeah, do it over there. Clean it between, run a towel along it to get the hairs. Oh yeah, for sure. I've got the base in here. Oh, you're right. It is accumulating some schmutz there. All right. Okay. We're here in the middle now. Oh no, do this side first. Here we go. Somebody find me somebody have the benefit of it. Oh yeah. Well, the lessons that stick the longest are the ones you learn the hard way, right? All right. So coming along. I don't know. What do you think? This thing in the middle, this little chin chopper, go bye bye. Little chin strap. Maybe we do away with the chin strap. Julie says I look like one of the pirates from Peter Pan. So we worked on this Peter Pan show. She's kind of right. I'm not gonna lie. It is a little pirate-esque. I don't mind. Devin, has Julie ever seen me without a goatee? Dev, too late. Sorry, bro. I already went for it. Too much of a delay on these comments. This is tricky because I have a slight cleft in my chin. So to get through those contours might be a little tricky. Nobody sneeze or make any sudden movements. Deb, are you particular? Are you particular about like what direction you go when you're using a straight razor, or do you just go whatever way gets the job done, whatever direction you got to go to get the closest shave? So like I'm going sideways right now. I don't know if that's like against the law. Man, this area really is tricky. There you go. And kind of what, yeah, for sure. The direction of the hair first, then against the cleanout. Yeah, for sure. Yep. All that sounds good. I feel like I need to rinse my face off, see what's really left. Get out of there. You don't edit it out. All right. All right. I'm gonna just give my face a little bit of a wipe down. And we'll see what we see. Definitely a dad look for sure. I've never looked so much like a father than I do right now in this moment with all of you. Okay, so now I'm gonna also have to figure out trimming the mustache. Yeah, I'm really curious. I need to get some new water in this basin. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. Yeah, I'm almost done. Yeah. Sorry, the wife's calling me. Yes, darling?
Hold on, buddy. Hold on.
Yeah? Am I hideous? Look away. Look away. I'm
It's
hideous.
just so weird to see.
It is weird. It's weird for me to look at myself.
You look completely different.
Do I look like a child to you?
You're 12-year-old Christopher.
12-year-old?
With the fake mustache on.
It does kind of look like a fake mustache.
Look at smile. Atlas has that same dimple. You can see his little dimples.
All right, I just got to clean it up a little bit. Use this moisturizer after the fact. Get closer to the camera so you can see. It's coffee and guarana. Is guarana like guano?
Guarana that's an ingredient in here. That's an ingredient in like energy drinks, like Monsters.
That's strange.
Well, it's supposed to be an energizing scent. Well, I guess you don't need the beard oil anymore.
Use it for the stash.
Okay. And then share about these guys right there.
Oh yeah. So I've been using this one, and it's real good. So I need a pirate outfit. So I have really notoriously bad scalp. So a long time ago, I used to have really long hair. And I let one of my sister's friends put a relaxer in my hair because that was the thing to do back then. And because I got naturally I have an afro, and my hair was down past my shoulders, but it was in afro form, so it was way out here. And in fact, it got so big that it could no longer support its own structural integrity. So it, like a cell divides when it gets too big, it would split right in half. So I had 2 afros, one on either side of my head. Looked ridiculous. So my sister was like, "Oh, you got to let so-and-so put a relaxer in that." So she put these chemicals in my hair. She didn't tell me if it feels. She didn't say if it. Oh, Julie says that Alice isn't going to recognize me. She didn't tell me when it feels like it's getting hot or itchy, it's time to rinse it out. So I just thought, oh, it's just supposed to sit in there for 30 minutes or however long, and you'll just know, and you'll just rinse it out. And she didn't instruct me at all. And so after it took her about an hour to get 40 minutes, I guess, to get all the way across my head. But when she was at the halfway point, my head from the start of it was already scorching. It was out of control, burning. And so she finished it off, and she was like, "Yeah, okay. So tell me once it starts to tingle or starts to burn or itch, now it's time to rinse it out." I was like, "Really? No, you're telling me this now? You could have told me this 30 minutes ago." And so she was like, panicked. I saw the panic in her eye, and she tried to recover. So we rinsed it all out. The hair was real straight, but my scalp has never been the same since then. So now if I go I've got to wash my hair. I wash my hair with soap every other day. I don't want to wash my hair and the scalp, get all the oils off every single day. But if I go more than just one day without washing, I get this terrible dandruff. But this stuff is this ginger shampoo I've been using, and it's been really, really good. And it feels really nice, and I love the smell of ginger. And then this stuff is it's pre-shampoo oil. I'd never heard of anything like that before. But you're supposed to put it on your scalp and on your hair before you shampoo, and it conditions your scalp that way. Really strange. I never heard of it, but hey, I'm willing to try anything because dandruff is not fun. Okay, I have just a few more spots here that I want to clean up. Let me switch this a little light on. I might get blown out here. It's looking okay. I might actually jump in the shower and then polish off the rest of it after I'm quite sure. And then I got to trim up the sideburns. I don't know, should I shave my head as well to go with it, or keep the stubble on the hair? Jules, I think we're pretty much ready whenever you are, if you want to bring the boy in and get his reaction live. Yeah, Clean that up in there. Over here. Better. Still need to get in this. All right. I think that'll do it for now with the straight razor. Leave the hair. Okay. I won't cut my hair off. Yeah, I got clippers for sure. I got little clippers and nice manscaping ones. I don't know. I kind of like it. I don't know. What do you think? You let me know. Let me know if I ought to keep it, if I should go fully clean shaven, take something else off. Hi.
Who's that? Who's that?
Interesting question.
Hi. Did they have a hug?
Look at
Oh. Why are you giving Mama grief?
Wait, look
Look,
at
that's you right there. Look right there. See?
he looked a long hard look at him. He was like, who is that? Look at
Look
where's
at that.
Dada's look, where's Dada's beard? Look. Somebody's ready for
Not interested. He's
Nap
ready
time.
for Nana.
Nap time. That was not the reveal we were expecting.
You know what? Actually,
the demon is what we revealed.
when I seem to remember there was one time when I did cut my, I think I cut my mustache off. And I shaved my head because I had long hair. So I shaved my head and I trimmed down the beard and I cut the mustache off. And he looked at me like he was just unsure.
I'm going to tell you that I don't know who you are. I can't even look at you right now because it's so weird.
It's too weird?
You look totally different.
Well,
You
I could be a
look
master of
like
disguise.
your father.
Look like Alvin? All right, well, I'll have to post a side by side with Alvin for Father's Day tomorrow, maybe, with the new look. Bring the afro back. All right, well, you know what? I've also never, from when I was a little kid, I went and got my hair cut professionally maybe 3 or 4 times, and that's it. Every other time that I've ever gotten a haircut, I've either done it myself or or my sister did it and just buzzed. Like usually I don't style it or anything like that. It's either natural or I buzz it all off. It wasn't until I met Julia that she buzzed around the sides and I had like the man bun going on and had a couple different hairstyles and stuff. But I'd be willing to bring back some of the curl if Jules will agree to style it for me. To just go full out afro, I vowed to myself not to do that for no good reason, because it's just a pain in the butt. But anyway, all right, y'all, that's it. The new face, first time with a straight razor. I would call it a success. We'll see later on this afternoon if my face breaks out terribly, then we'll know shaving maybe is not for me still. So yeah, I'm gonna go take a shower, apply all the aftershave stuff, moisturizers and stuff, and see what we see. So y'all will know later on this afternoon. I'll post a photo, maybe a close up of my skin if it's nice. If it's not nice, maybe I won't. I don't know. But anyway, thanks for jumping on. I hope it wasn't too boring to watch me shave my face. Do it again sometime. Okay, don't let go of the soul patch. Don't let it go. Don't let it go. Dev, we'll talk technique. Maybe you know what? Next time, when I get a little bit of stubble back out in a couple days, you and I should split screen right here. I'll invite you to the broadcast, and you get your straight razor out. I'll get mine out, and you can give me a lesson. How about that? A one-on-one training session. We'll broadcast it. That sounds good to me. I get a free lesson. Okay. So Deb, you let me know if that's in the cards, and we will figure it out. I'm just waiting because there's such a big long delay that I don't want to cut anybody off before all the rest of the final comments come through. I'm in. All right, we'll do it. We're gonna do it up. We'll do it in a couple days. Don't shave in the meantime. Let that stubble grow. I'll let mine grow out, and we'll straight razor it up. It's gonna be great. Okay, y'all. Love ya. Deuces. Oh.